Now, this video is specifically for those who don't have that large audiences or don't need those large audiences, but still want to make an unholy amount of money from the people that they do have. Now, before I even get into this, there's a couple things I need to clear up. Number one is that in order to make a viewer loyal to you and to build that loyal community, you just need to respect yourself. Number one, if you can respect yourself, and if you can't respect yourself, they're not going to respect you. If you can respect yourself, they're going to respect you. And number two is that you need to believe that you are worthy to have fans. You are the guy. You are that guy to have fans. In fact, you need to realize that there are people out there that if you put out the right types of content, they are literally going to be desperate to buy from you. Desperate to buy from you. So let's get into the first point, which is make the viewer feel productive. I learned this from Iman Ghazi. One of his lead editors hosted a call and I joined it and I asked him, how do you get such loyal fans? And he said, make the viewer feel productive, especially in the last minute. So what this means is you need to congratulate them as if they've taken a real world action. In reality, they've just sat there. If they think about it, and if you haven't done this last step, they're thinking, oh shit, I've just sat here, this guy's wasted my time, if you haven't given that great value. But if you can make them feel productive, saying, well done, now you finally cemented your path, or you can make them feel like they've accomplished something by finishing the video, that is when you're going to build loyal fans, because that releases a crazy amount of dopamine, as if they've just made their first sale or as if they've just broken out of that 10k a month. That's what they feel when you are personally the guy that respects himself, the guy that has fans. You're personally congratulating them for finishing the video. And if it's genuine as well, if you're genuinely giving out value and you genuinely are impressed if someone's got to the end of the video, you're saying well done for doing this. That's when they're going to come back to you. That's when they're going to be loyal to you, and that's when they're going to like you for who you are, which is that's what it's all about building a loyal fan base, or about building a loyal community, is that everybody likes you for who you are. You don't have to pretend to be someone. You've got value. You're also a unique person. When you combine those two and you show it to the camera authentically, you're going to naturally, if you use our YouTube sales funnel technique, you're going to naturally attract the right people that A, have the money to pay you, and two, or B, they like you for who you are, and it works out for you perfectly. So now getting into number two, which is polarized. So there's two types of polarization. There's the common enemy. This isn't just one video, and there's us versus them as well. This isn't just one video. It's more about over the whole channel. Each video should have this common theme of us versus them and the common enemy. Now, what do I mean by common enemy? If we study some famous examples like Andrew Tate, you can see he has the common enemy, the Matrix. Easy common enemy. Everyone's like, oh no, the system's out to get me, the teacher's out to get me, and this is the common enemy. Andrew Tate says he's trying to fight the noble battle of war. Yeah, maybe he is, who knows, but the Matrix is the common enemy that polarizes his viewers. They're on his side against the common enemy. Do you understand? Now, for example, if you're trying to raise funds for businesses, which a lot of my leads do, I've seen it quite a lot in the space, where you're trying to raise business funding for, the common enemy could be big banks. It could be limiting beliefs. If you can create a common enemy that is authentic to you and you genuinely hate and you genuinely wish people just knew the way out of it, create that, express it through everything. Make it the common enemy for everyone to unite against. Now, number two, us versus them. There's two types. There's viewer versus viewer, or actually we could put this as PvP, player versus player. Now, there's two types of people that will watch your content. Obviously, I should have wiped that. But obviously, there's the people that like you and there's the people that don't like you. And that's the people that are willing to buy from you and the people that aren't willing to buy from you. So if you can polarize the people that are willing to buy from you against the people that aren't willing to buy from you, that's another easy way to start that polarization, because you're literally saying, congratulations if you clicked on this video, congratulations if you're about to do the call to action, congratulations if you've clicked and booked a call, you're on the path to a better life. Some other people, they've watched this video for cheap entertainment, they're not willing to do what it takes. They're not willing to take the action what it takes. If you can say that and polarize your viewers, that's when you're going to build a more loyal fan base. And with building a more loyal fan base, you might start to see the theme that the more niche you make it, number one, the more qualified the viewers will be, basically. And number two, the smaller it gets. You just have to accept that fact. Some people that make the most money off of YouTube literally have like what? 3k subscribers, 4k subscribers, 5k subscribers. They're selling a 30k product and they're just printing cash by polarizing the viewer, by making the viewer feel productive, but they are actually giving value. It's not like they're giving a bunch of sales bullshit and then making the viewer try feel productive. No, they're giving value, they're showing the wow, they're not showing the how. If you don't know what that is, check out some of my other videos on my channel, and then they make the viewer feel productive. Now, moving on to number 3, which is identity-based framing. This is more about how you create your content. Number 1, this is the number 1 sign of identity-based framing. Your content should be enjoyable to create. If your content isn't enjoyable to make, that means that the viewer, when they watch your content, they won't enjoy it either, because you and your viewer are in the same niche, your ideal viewer that is. If you're not enjoying creating the content, naturally they're not going to enjoy watching it. If you won't feel compelled to click on the title and the thumbnail of your video. So identity-based framing means that you create your channel about what you like. You frame it around your identity, because your ideal viewers are going to relate to your identity. You're in the same niche as them. You understand the same language as them. You have the same thought patterns as them, especially if you're in sales. If you've ever been in sales, you know what I'm talking about. Salespeople, they pretty much think the same. So this goes with any niche though, that's the thing. Now, as cliche as this sounds, you just need to, again, allow yourself to be respected, allow yourself to have a fan base, allow yourself to be authentic. The more authentic you can be is literally like, the more you're allowing free money to come in. Imagine you have to act to be somebody in front of the camera every day in order for people you don't really vibe with to pay you money. No, you want to be authentic so that the people you like, because they're on the same wavelength, pay you money. That's what authenticity is all about. That's what identity-based framing all is about. You're creating this YouTube channel as a community, and you're polarizing the people so that it's only filtering through. Think of this as a filter. That's not a very good filter. Think of that as a filter. Polarizing only gets the most qualified viewers through this filter. And you're only going to be able to polarize properly if you're being authentic. And you're only going to be able to put enough content out there if it's enjoyable for you. Content should be enjoyable for you. This is like an easy way to make money for a lot of high-ticket coaches. Now, creating binge-worthy playlists is the last step. That's pretty self-explanatory. But this basically means that you're using all of these along with all the other methods on my channel. Every single method on my channel is designed to help you. And if you can make a playlist of maybe 5 videos in each playlist, maybe 3 playlists, yeah, let's do 3 playlists. 5 videos into 3 playlists is 15 videos in total, applying every single principle in my channel. I guarantee you, at the end of the day, you're gonna have a bunch of money just from that loyal fan base, that loyal community, that when you launch products, when you launch this new mastermind, when you launch this new updated beta testing program, blah, 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 people are lined up to buy it. That's just how it is with YouTube. So yeah, if you haven't already, go check out my other videos, and this is the biggest action step. This is the biggest action step. Write these 3 into your notes, yeah? But this is the biggest action step. Create binge-worthy playlists. This is like your sales page. This is like the video you send to prospects before they even book a call with you. So yeah, with that all being said, I'll see you soon.